Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Solomon again. Back with another video diary, and this topic this time is love versus lust. I know we think about this and we talk about it all the time, and when I say we, I just mean people in general. I've had multiple conversations just within the past 3 days alone with a number of different people just about where the romance go in relationships nowadays. It seems though kids and even adults and more experienced and older generations of people that I've come in contact with. Not saying people as a whole, like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of millions of people. I just mean like some people I've come across. It's like they get it backwards now. Like having sex is what makes a relationship. Where I've come into contact with people that are like they would screw first, and then after that try to build a relationship, and sometimes it worked, and sometimes it didn't work. With me, I think I'm what you call more of a hopeless romantic, even though I haven't really had like a major serious relationship in my life thus far. But I'm still hopeful. That's the great thing about love. It's always there's like a boomerang, even when people try to cast it out of your life, it always finds a way to come back, and it comes back so hard that you don't even expect it, but when you get hit, it'll be totally worth it. Unlike a real boomerang, though, that's just pain. But anyway, love versus lust. There's nothing wrong necessarily with lusting after someone, just thinking that they have a hot body and that they have great sex appeal and that they're just beautiful and they're handsome from the inside out and the outside in, just all over, up, down, top to bottom. And there's nothing wrong with appreciating the outer exterior of a person. There's nothing wrong with that. Just as long as you don't try to go into a relationship or build any type of commitment with the person, with that being the only thing on your mind. There's nothing wrong. And you should never be embarrassed about wanting to shower your significant other, your spouse, or whoever with flowers and candy and roses. And sometimes things that don't even cost money. Like making a homemade card just to say, hey, you are on my mind, here you go, just doing something like that. Those are ideas that I have all the time, but I don't really have a person to share those with, so I'm sharing them with you guys, whoever comes across this video. Have fun. But like love versus lust, don't get it twisted. Love is something worth having. You should never get love mixed up with, I don't really want to call it a chance because it's not a chance you really want to take. But love is not being involved with someone and being worried that you're not the only person that they're committed to. Love is not something where you need to go and get checked every so often. Love is not when a person is hitting you and beating up on you. I don't know who the hell teaches that to some people or how some people come into contact with it, but I'm not here to judge. This is just my personal view on it. If you don't like my view, get on somewhere. But I try to keep an open mind to a lot of different things. So people that are like rape victims and that's the only way that they've had sex, that's the only way they know love and stuff like that. I try to keep an open mind, that way I can respect the decisions that people have made and the situations that people have been in their personal lives, because no two people are exactly alike, so my experiences are never going to be exactly like yours and vice versa. But back onto the topic of love versus lust, like with my generation specifically, I really would just love to see an overturn of just people that go out of their way, not necessarily like in the in the way that they don't have the means to suffice for what it is they want to do for someone, but just like being able to cuddle up and being able to just be sweet and be kind and not do it for show, just to show somebody else up, or just because you're around other people, or you have to do it in secrecy or privacy. Like I would love to live in a world where you can walk down the street with your boyfriend, and for females you can walk down the street with your girlfriend, and for heterosexual couples, homosexual couples, transgendered, whoever and whatever it is that you are, even trisexual, whatever the hell that is. Someone told me about that the other day. But like I would love to be in a world where you can just walk down the block and let people be people without trying to just put folks in a box and telling them this is what you are and this is what you have to be, because my mom taught me something that is going to go with me for all of my life, that you have to work out your own soul salvation, because when that day comes, judgment day, only you can take account for the things that you have done in your life. God or whoever it is that you believe in is not going to come back and ask you, okay, tell me about this person. I need to know who they was with. I need to know, like what they had in their house. I want to know why they did this, why they did that, because you can't answer for someone else. You can only answer for you. So with that said, keep your nose the hell out of everybody else's business. I don't know who that's going to, but I hope you take heed. But love versus lust. They both start with an L. They're both four-letter words, but they're so different. They're so distinctly different from one another. I can't really go on the record and tell you what love is or tell you what lust is, but there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to combine the two. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with lusting and desiring your partner. And there's nothing wrong with showering them with love and allowing that love to be reciprocated back to you. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that it's real and it's pure and that it's genuine between you and whoever it is that you're seeing or whoever it is that you're with. Being in love should never be a bad thing. Being in love should not necessarily be something that you have to fight against the rest of the world for. So, love versus lust. Let's get it together.